All right, I think we're functioning now a little bit better speed there. So if you are watching this, please like it and share it so folks can see it. We are on Facebook, X, formerly known as Twitter, and what you see, subscribe, like, share, do all that good stuff on social media. But I just kind of want to get back now that I have a stable connection here and talk about the issues most important to voters. So first and foremost, let's talk about again the economy. Like I said, the economy is the number one issue. It will always be the number one issue for the life and long before then. And so I think it's something we have to address as libertarian candidates. That is not continuing the debt and deficits that are basically selling out my generation and future generations. That being said, it says connection is unstable. I'm plugged right into the internet. What is going on, StreamYard? If oh, I got a like. There we go. So somebody's seeing this. Anyway, yeah. So the economy is the number one issue, and so we have to be able to be prepared to talk about the economy. And like I said, right now, debts and deficits are selling out economy that's prosperous or flourishing by the time I'm going into retirement if we continue the debt and deficits that we have. And so, first and foremost, we have to get spending under control. And that's how the first step to combating inflation is to stop printing dollars out of thin air to pay for things that we can't afford. We have to balance the budget today. And once we balance the budget, we begin to turn revenues back to individual taxpayers and chip away at the giant apparatus president, I'm going to ask for a balanced budget. And it's not that crazy to get there. Really, we had a balanced budget 25 years ago. It was seen as a rational idea. Since 9/11, government has grown to a point where they just continue to spend money out of thin air, devaluing our dollar. And we need to get back to the rational idea that it's good to balance your budget, to be spending actually less than you're taking in so we can start paying ourselves back to pre-pandemic spending. And you can get that, of course, removing all the extra apparatuses and spending, all that extra funding that came in during COVID. We have a balanced budget. Super fast. Like, look, I'm testing it right now. Sorry if I'm coming in fuzzy. I don't know what is going on. Bam. I'm doing a speed test right now. And it says I have super fast internet. I don't know what's going on with StreamYard. But thank you for the but thank you, Hector, for letting me know. But yeah, so besides the economy, besides getting spending under control, ending the Fed, stopping the policy of printing dollars out of thin air, we need to be talking about, yeah, it says my connection is very fast. There. Yeah, we have to talk about other issues other than just the economy. The second highest polling issue when you look at these polls is preserving democracy, which is funny because it's very important to Democrats and independents, not so much Republicans. And I think obviously this historical this response to that. And what I will say is was the 2020 election rigged? Yes, it was, in so much as all elections have been rigged because they prevent third-party and independent ballot access. They heavily favor things in favor of debate access. And does the rigging to make sure that any third party or independent voice is discounted, denied, ignored. Democracy, we're actually we can hold Democrats' feet to the flame because if they want to talk about preserving democracy and the election system we have to open that up. We do that with things like ranked choice voting, increased ballot access, so that way candidates can get on the ballot to begin with. the fact that preserving democracy is one of the highest polls can actually make headway with folks who are really concerned about having a more representative system, more choices and more voices, as it were. The next highest thing that I saw polled was immigration. Immigration is something, obviously, as libertarians, we need to be able to tackle head on, because somebody that wants to give you a job, or you want to come here and work or start a business, you should be able to do that unencumbered. That's free market. I think we need to have a much more simplified process so that people who want to come here to work can come here to work, and give them some sort of documentation so that way they're not being exploited when they work, they're not being abused and unable to go to the authorities because of that stuff. But be able to treat people humanely and with empathy and respect, and with their liberty intact, and that means their ability. I'm definitely a supporter of streamlining our immigration system to where people who want to come here to work can work. And that also allows us to take the law enforcement focus and put it squarely on people who are coming across the border to cause harm or to exploit people via other things. So and work. Yeah. So that's kind of where I'm at with this process. And I hope I'm coming through, because it still shows that I have a connection. I know Hector's on is healthcare and abortion. Those are like the other two issues that really came up regularly when polling happened. Now, abortion, I'm pro-choice. I don't believe the government should fund abortion. I believe choice and the viability standards. So that's kind of your own decisions. It's not my decision to make. And I believe that there are conscientious people on both sides of the issue who really care about this. But for me, I err on the side of allowing people to have their own choice, their own bodily autonomy. But with regards to the rest of healthcare, I support free market health. When certain folks say insulin should be free, nothing is free. It all has a cost. It's a matter of whether you shift that cost to the taxpayer at the point of purchase. But really, the way to reduce the cost of insulin is, for instance, is to reduce patent evergreen. You get rid of that to allow for the importation of drugs outside the United States, so that there's market competition there. Have a real open marketplace for drugs that allows for things like insulin or EpiPens or other things that are right now prohibitively expensive to be lowered in cost. But lastly, we need to talk about medical freedom. I believe that you should not be mandated to take any kind of vaccine. You should have the freedom to own your own body. It's central to bodily autonomy. I think with regards to healthcare, people can make their, and I think that's where we should really lead to, is with freedom there. If you're an adult, you should be able to make your own healthcare decisions. And if you're not, if you're a kid, that should be done with your parents' approval and in consultation with a doctor, not the government. That's just how I feel in general about healthcare. Just some of the points there. But yeah, I'm going to go ahead and kind of crappy internet. We're going to try to fix this internet problem next time around. I'm not sure what the issue is here, because, like I said, I'm hardlined in. Great rest of your evening. So, next week I'll be just getting back from Iowa. I'll be 38. I'll be 1 year older. But yeah, I look forward to being able to do these again. And if you're, available Tuesday at 5 p.m. Eastern, come check us out. We'll give you updates from the campaign trail and what we're. And again, got to give you my last. If you could go to votechaseoliver.com/donate, votechaseoliver.com/donate, and give to this campaign as we head to Iowa to be the first third-party presidential, the Iowa State Fair. So if you can give to help us offset all the investment that we've made there, that'd be great to help us keep this campaign going full steam ahead. We'd appreciate it. But I'm going to wish you peace, love, and liberty.